the land begins to glow. The sun rises slowly over western Sudan, painting the earth in shades of gold and amber. Dust drifts gently through the air, minarets silhouette against the sky. And from the heart of Kordofan, a city awakens. This is Obeid. Known as the Bride of Kordofan, Obeid is not a city that shouts. It whispers through history, through trade routes, through stories carried by wind and sand. Here, the Saal meets the desert. Nomadic traditions meet settled life. Ancient rhythms meet modern survival. Obeid has watched empires rise and fall. It has endured sieges, droughts, revolutions, and rebirths. Yet still, it stands, resilient, proud, and deeply human. This is not just a city on the map. It is a crossroads of Africa, a place where cultures blend, where memory lives in the soil, and where life continues, patiently, powerfully. Welcome to Obeid. Obeid was born not from conquest, but from movement. Long before modern borders, this land was a meeting point for traders, pilgrims, and nomads crossing the vast interior of Sudan. Caravans carrying gum Arabic, ivory, livestock, and gold paused here, drawn by water, shade, and safety. By the 18th century, Obeid had grown into a vital trading hub of Kordofan, linking Darfur, the Nile Valley, and Central Africa. But history here was never gentle. In the late 19th century, Obeid became a central stage of the Mahdist uprising, a powerful resistance movement against Turco-Egyptian and British rule. The city was besieged to cut off, starved, yet it endured. When Sudan moved toward independence in 1956, Obeid emerged as a symbol of regional pride, a city that had survived hardship and still stood at the center of Western Sudanese identity. Today, the past is everywhere, in the old neighborhoods, in the rhythm of markets, in the way elders tell stories, not from books, but from memory. Obeid does not forget. Obeid lives through its people. Step into the streets, and you hear it. Laughter, bargaining, greetings called across dusty roads. Arabic is the main language, spoken with a warm Kordofani rhythm. But listen closely, and you'll hear echoes of tribal dialects, oral poetry, and songs passed down for generations. Life here moves at a human pace. Men gather under acacia trees for tea. Women walk gracefully through markets, dressed in flowing robes of white, blue, and soft earth tones. Children chase each other barefoot, raising clouds of dust and joy. Hospitality is sacred. A stranger is never ignored. Tea is always offered. Time is always made. Festivals bring the city alive, with drumming, dancing, and storytelling that stretch late into the night. Weddings last for days. Music is not performed. It is shared. Obeid's culture is not written in museums. It is lived every single day. Obeid's architecture reflects its environment. Buildings are low. Walls are thick. Designed not for show, but for survival. Mud brick homes keep the heat out. Courtyards offer privacy and shade. Minarets rise gently above the skyline, calling the faithful to prayer. The Great Mosque of Obeid stands as a spiritual anchor, simple, powerful, and deeply respected. The Old Market District is the city's heartbeat. Narrow paths twist between stalls selling spices, grains, leather, and gum Arabic. The air smells of incense and roasted peanuts. Colonial-era buildings still stand, quiet witnesses to a complicated past. There are no glass skyscrapers here, no neon lights. Yet the city's beauty lies in its authenticity, unchanged, grounded, and honest. Obeid is often called the gum Arabic capital of the world. This natural resin, harvested from acacia trees, connects El Obeid to global industries, from food and pharmaceuticals to cosmetics. Markets here trade in more than goods. They trade in livelihoods. Livestock, agriculture, and small-scale trade sustain thousands of families. Camels, goats, and cattle move through the city like slow rivers of life. Modern challenges are real. Infrastructure is limited. Opportunities are hard-won. Yet innovation exists quietly. Young entrepreneurs use mobile technology to connect farmers to buyers. Women run home-based businesses. Communities adapt, as they always have. In El Obeid, survival is innovation. El Obeid sits on the edge of worlds. To the north, desert. To the south, savanna. The climate is hot and dry, softened only by brief rainy seasons that transform the land almost overnight. When rain falls, the earth responds with gratitude, green shoots breaking through dust. Acacia trees define the landscape. They offer shade, livelihood, and meaning. Nature here is not a backdrop. It is a partner. People rise with the sun, rest at midday, move with the seasons. In El Obeid, life respects nature's rules. Food in El Obeid is simple and deeply satisfying. Millet porridge, kisra bread, slow-cooked stews rich with spices. Street vendors grow peanuts, roast seeds, and pour sweet tea. From battered kettles, meat is shared, not wasted. Meals are communal. Hands replace cutlery. Every bite tells a story of scarcity, generosity, and tradition. To eat in El Obeid is to understand its people. El Obeid is not a tourist city, and that is its magic. There are no guided tours, no souvenir shops. The best experiences happen slowly. Walking the markets, sitting for tea, listening. The perfect day begins with sunrise prayer, moves through the market's rhythm, rests in afternoon shade, and ends under stars brighter than you've ever seen. Visit during the cooler months. Come with patience. Leave with perspective. El Obeid doesn't entertain you. It changes you. El Obeid once withstood one of the longest sieges in African history. Stories say the city survived on hope as much as food. Locals believe the land remembers footsteps, that those who leave always carry El Obeid with them. And many do return, because this city does not let go easily. El Obeid will not dazzle you at first glance, but stay long enough, and it will speak to you. Through resilience, through dignity, through quiet strength. In a world chasing speed and shine, El Obeid reminds us of something older and something essential. That survival is beautiful, that community is hard, and that some places are not meant to be consumed, only understood. This is El Obeid, the heart of Kordofan, still standing, still breathing.